Hello everybody, welcome back to the Game Dev channel. Welcome to Fractal Mind Dev. Today we have some good stuff to do. I figured it's probably about time I just made myself work on the implementation side of things, because it is tedious and it is kind of boring and it's not as fun as making cool animations or silly animations or hilarious animations, but it is good. Important to do. We can't have a game without the actual work on the game part. Good to see you, Grizzleby. Welcome in. Good to see you, Sir Devons. Killick, good to see you there too. Onion, welcome back. I hope you're all doing very well today, everybody. DOSEmber stuff I mentioned in the chat before the stream started properly. I haven't. Yeah. Oh my gosh. DOSEmber's been busy, but it's great. I got a lot more help this year with the event side of things. Very happy to take care of like what I am taking care of. It's been very fun. We got some really good looking designs out there too. If you don't know what DOSEmber is, go check out dosember.com. Maybe you want to consider signing up for DOSEmber this year if you're interested. Playing some DOS games on Twitch, getting to know some new people, stuff like that. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. We have a great community that's building up around it. Last year we had over 170 participants. This year I expect that we'll probably break 200. Maybe even, who knows, maybe a lot more than that. So yeah, DOS gaming is great, especially in December, during DOSEmber, participating in DOSEmber events. Now, we also have... speaking of events, we do have some events coming up for that too. I'm working on some planning for it. It's not fully planned out yet, but we do have some cool sounding events that we're ready to go. We're going to do some live head-to-head races again, like we did last year, and we're also going to do some offline submission high score type stuff. So you'll stream your game to your audience, recording your stream with like, you know, standard highlight features and whatever on Twitch. Submit your score to the judges, and then they'll just review, make sure that you're not cheating at the game or something like that, which nobody ever does, because why would you? And then yeah, we look at those scores, so we put them in the list, and then there's often a nice little presentation stream that's put on by the host. So last year Mzizzy and Sonovel put together an amazing one for Frosch.exe, which is an originally a German made game about being a frog, which you should check that out. And they did an amazing job putting together all the reactions and stuff from everybody's streams. So something similar like that will happen again. It's always a lot of fun. The event's really good. A good way to get to know new people as well, like, because you will find other streamers that you've never met before. You'll find other viewers that you've never met before. And yeah, it's a great event. Really good community building event. So I'm not going to talk about DOSEmber too much more. I might just open the website, actually, just so you can see the website. Yeah, I'll do that. This is the notes that we're looking at today, but we'll just quickly open dosember.com. Whoops, dosember.com. Here it is. We launched it today. It's November 1st here in Australia, so we've launched the sign-ups. You can officially go and sign up today if you would like to. We have some really cool looking stuff. We've got a great little post here to get you started, if you want to go read through that and get your bearings. And we also have got the merch page, has this coming soon section. This is all the merch that we're looking at for this year. So we're reliving the past with the last year's pins. We got pins from last year. We also have the 3 designs that we got for this year. Some classic CGA inspired color designs, as well as like the I guess this was just the original piece that I put together, so this is all stuff that I've designed. Honestly, I'm super excited for DOSEmber. It's looking great. I think things are going very well. We have a lot of participants already signed up. The list is quite long. And I don't know how many we've already got, actually. It says at the top here, we've got 31 participants already. There's probably a few more in the queue ready to be added to the list as well, so that's something else to keep an eye out for, I guess. Yeah, anyway, if you haven't checked out DOSEmber, please do go jump in and take a look. Thank you thanks for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how it came out this year. Working on some other bits and pieces. There's going to be a media kit for people who are streamers. Got some stuff like I guess I can spoil it. Hang on, if I can find it somewhere around here. Give me a second and I'll dig up a spoiler for you. Where are you? There you are. So I put together this, can I open in browser? Does that work? Yeah. Put together this, like, basically a frame for streamers to use if they want to post to social media or anything like that. Like say, hey, I'm participating in DOSEmber, and then they can sort of put their face or something on there. Let me show you an example. So something like that. Yeah. That's basically it though. I don't really know like how useful this is, but it might be useful. Another thing that I might like to do is just design up like a back of the card with like streamer data, so like what their URL is and what kind of stuff they normally stream, a little bit of an about section, something like that. What's the robot called? Okay, so a few names have been tossed around. I made up one, which I forget. I think it was Ichabod Benjamin McAllister, which is short for, you know, IBM, Ichabod. That's, yeah, but who knows? It is designed based on an IBM 5150 sort of like machine. Anyway, that's enough talk about DOSEmber. This isn't a DOSEmber stream. This is a make it a game stream, so we'll go ahead and get back to that. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that because I have been spending a lot of time on this in the last couple of weeks, which is why some of the streams have been delayed, like today's, for example. But yeah, I think there's always going to be a little bit to do for DOSEmber in the next couple of months, but hopefully it won't be eating up as much time now that the bulk of the work is done. But yeah, do go check out the news post, sign up if you're considering signing up. You know, if you sign up and you stream one DOS game and that's all you end up doing, that's okay. Like, we're not going to go and police anybody or anything like that. So feel free to join up. All right. Oh, look at those llama feet. I don't really need that image anymore, do I? Let's get back to our list. So yesterday we talked about maybe we should do some of these animations for Simon, because that does push us closer to the end goal as well. Everything on this list is going to push us a lot closer to the end goal. This list will get shorter and shorter, and then I'll create another list of like, okay, here's all the other stuff we have to do. But to keep it more like manageable and see the progress that we are making, like look at all these things that we've checked off. It looks great, right? It's so nice to have all these checked items. I'm very pleased about that. We're going to add more checked items soon. So today, I was thinking yesterday, like maybe I'll just do more animations just to be like, you know, but I think that's the procrastination in me getting the better of me. I think I do want to just focus on implementing some stuff. So let's jump in and do the boring work and see how that goes today. I mean, it's not necessarily all boring, but it is a lot of like repetitive, like, okay, I need to put a new room in. I need to copy and paste this in there. I need to change the script here, all that kind of stuff. So right now, I don't know what state this is in. If I press play on it, I don't know what will happen. So let's try that out first of all. I think yeah, so this one has like the intro for the first game, the last game in it. So that's probably the first thing I'll do is get rid of this. Well, it's at full volume as well. It seems to be. Maybe it's not. No, it is. I'll turn that down. This is not bad, honestly. Like, I still look back at this and it's still not too bad, which is good, because when I look back at the first game, I just see everything that I could have done better. Oh my. Master Gregor, good to see you. Okay. Day of the Hamster version 1.2, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So it's literally just Day of the Hamster right now. Like, I think I haven't made any changes. I think I just started working on some of the assets, and then I was like, I give up because it's too hard. It's not too hard. I'm just being lazy. It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat. It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat. Hi, Yimmy Cat. Welcome, welcome. You timed it well, Master Gregor. Nice. You got the sippy slurpy sound. Very good. I hope you're both doing great. Mike, have you decided to challenge my speedrun yet? I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair for me to challenge your speedrun. Is it? What if I win? Then what? Alright, where's my music gone? There we are. Okay. So first thing I think we need to do is take care of that script. So I guess... What is the very first thing that you see when you start the game? It's got to be, maybe this one? I think it's this one. So I guess first thing I can do is just like add skip intro, right? We just set skip intro to true, which is in the global variables list. And then I guess that will save us a little time with doing all this stuff. Yeah, so straight into the game. Okay, great. So you have a skip intro option. So we don't have to worry about room 8 right now. We don't have to make any changes to the actual intro, which saves us a little time, honestly. We start with room 1 here, which is the vault room. I'm guessing this actually tells you go to... Yeah, it tells you where to go.
It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat.
Hey, Ginger Buddha, good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Mlemoween. Yeah, happy... I mean, it was yesterday for me. And we're like well into November 1st right now. But, yeah. Okay, so let's see now. We gotta change it all, yes. Mike is in December now. Yeah, pretty much. I'm thinking a lot about December at the moment. Okay, what I could do is actually just add new rooms, right? And just like completely add new rooms. Then I can just go in and delete all these old rooms and it'll be fine, right? In theory. I don't think I did that last time, but I think that's what I'm going to do this time. I'm going to create a blank room. Oh, I didn't know this was an option. This would be a great thing for some of the stuff I was doing, actually. Anyway, room number 12. Room numbers below 300, save room state. Room above. Oh, so there's like a cap of 300 rooms in this engine. Like if you have rooms up to 300 and you're like, okay, I got to add a new room, it's not going to save state in that room. That's wild. I mean, I don't know if anybody really needs 300 rooms in their game, but it's interesting to see that. All the candy is gone. I was so disappointed last night, EmiCat. I finished my Halloween stream on the GOG channel. I was on GOG.com streaming Prim, which was great, by the way. Go play Prim. Seriously, get Prim. It's a good game. Oh, you have me on audio only at the moment, Ginger Buddha. No worries. No worries. Good to see you. Good luck with the candy handing out. So I got my I finished my GOG stream and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. And so I ate my dinner and it was good. Like, you know, I had a decent dinner. And I was like, I just feel like, you know, maybe get some candy. Maybe I'll just have some of the leftover Halloween candy. My wife ate the last of the candy. There wasn't much left. Apparently we didn't buy too much this year. But there was she ate the last of it and I was so disappointed because I was like, I was kind of looking forward to eating some Halloween candy. Oh well. Kuning Stan, how are you going today? I'm good, thank you. All right, let's go ahead and create this room. Yeah, very disappointing, I have to say. Oh well. This room is going to be bedroom.
It doesn't appear as any more coal can be broken off.
It doesn't appear as any more coal can be broken off. Hello, Max Devlin. G'day there. Doing great. About to go to bed because it's midnight, but thought I'd pop in and say hi first. Well, hello. I hope you have a good sleep tonight.
Hello. We have not met. I am Bakata, Dawn's apprentice.
Oh my gosh. Vakata's very talkative tonight. Today. Why did I say tonight? It's not tonight for me. It's still 11 a.m. Why am I'm having a hard time. My brain's going like blur, blur, blur. It's just like nothing's coming out of my brain good. I should be fine. All right, we're in Day of the Redacted folder, which is correct. We're going to go into room assets. Oh wait, I created room assets new, didn't I? Yeah, okay. We're going to go into room assets new. We're going to new folder. We're going to call this folder Sierra's house. I'm thinking about this in terms of so just to give you a picture of what I'm thinking, because I didn't really do this last time or at all yet. I'm thinking about organizing my assets data structure. Like how would I want them organized so that it's easier to retrieve what I'm looking for? And previously I've just been like, okay, at the root level it's just the room name, and I'll just go into that room and I'll just dump a bunch of junk in there. And sometimes there's like an animation for a character doing an action in that room, and sometimes it's just like the background and that's all you really need. Stuff like that. So what I want to do here is actually organize it a little better so that it's easier for me to maintain, basically. I really would like a better editor. Maybe I'll make one, or maybe I'll update this one, because the editor sucks, by the way. I don't know if you remember how much this editor sucks, but it really does suck. Anyway, so I'm creating a Sierra's house folder. Inside of that, I'm then going to create bedroom, because there's actually potentially going to be more than one bedroom, right? Like in the game. In the next game, there might be more than one bedroom, right? So if I have it separated by area or chapter, you know, something like that, and then I can have the rooms for those chapters in there. Now, some rooms will span chapters, so maybe chapter's a bad idea, but locations probably make sense. So I have like, you know, in town and like Sierra's house and I don't know, factory or whatever wherever you happen to go visit, the mansion, anything like that. We can then break down the rooms that way, sort of like spatially a little bit, partitioning things, so it's just a little easier to find stuff. And if you have a room that has the same like name, like the factory has a kitchen and Sierra's house has a kitchen, it's not going to overlap. Sierra's house has a kitchen, Delphine's house has a kitchen, there wouldn't be any overlap there. So that's like, you know, it's a little bit simpler. So I'm thinking about that. I'm also thinking about like character animations as well. Like some animations are going to be room specific. Do I put those in the room or do I put those in the character folder? I don't know. Probably if I put them in the room, that means like I'm kind of like saying like it's only going to get used there. But then like later on might be like, oh, that animation would actually work for like, you know, welding the wires together in some other room or something like that. So maybe I need to be more generic and put them all in the character folder. But for now, I don't know. I haven't made a decision on that. But I do know that I want to have a bedroom. So in here. So we're going to do that. Just wanted to talk a little bit about my reasoning for now. Okay, so we have all our assets are supported. There's a lot of file formats that are supported. So we're going to put the asset here that we want. To get that, I have to I guess I'll open a folder here. You'll notice that this is Day of the Redacted here under the documents, and over here I've got Redacted. This is where I've been putting everything. I've just been using the older method. So I go bedroom here, I can find all of this stuff, and you'll see I have like some sprites here that are only appearing in this room. Maybe it's fine to do that. Maybe I'll move them into another folder later on. For now though, I'm just going to copy all of this. I'm going to paste it in here. And then I'm going to go view large icons so I can actually see them. I guess 7 is the one we want. It's the latest. We could also go back and look at that folder. Yeah, it's the right size and everything. Yeah, let's go with background 7. Open that. This looks great. We want to put the plushie toy, the hockey stick, and the screwdriver, and anything else that we can think of in this room. We also then want to do like walkable areas and all that kind of stuff. Well, we've already done that. So that brings us back to here. If I go and open this game, we can have 2 games open at once. And I go to the bedroom in this one. Now, you might be wondering, why is he doing the same thing twice? Like we already did. If he's already got the bedroom designed up, why is he doing it again? To answer that, I'm basically just going to say, I did already do it, but I did it in an older version of the code base. So I'd done code base for Day of the Sandwich, which is the first one I did. That was 2 weeks of work. It didn't do a lot of things. Like, it didn't play sounds when you pick items up. It didn't play sounds when you open and close doors. It just, like, it was missing a lot of, like, very basic features that I found very useful in the next one. And there's also, like, other enhancements I had made to, like, helper functions that I had created. So it's just, all in all, it's just a more up-to-date code base. So I accidentally used the old one. I didn't remember that I wasn't thinking when I started this, oh, I need to use the latest code base. For some reason, it just didn't occur to me. I was just in a rush. So yeah, we're paying for that a little bit because I'm going to redo some of that work. But fortunately, like I said, we do actually have like walkable areas here. I should be able to actually export walkable areas, I think, somehow. I don't know if there's a way to do that, but I can export. It looks like I can export the background, but I don't know if I can export, like, I don't know what I'm exporting here. Let's just do a quick test. Just export it to the root folder there and just see what it looks like. I don't know. Yeah, that's the background. So can I export this walkable area? Another way to ask this question is, does the engine store it in a editable format in the structure here somehow? Like, is it under debug? No. Okay. Is it under compiled? Under data? No, I don't know. Room assets, that's mine. So yeah, I don't really know. What's voice speech.txt? All text lines in order of appearance in the scripts. Okay, interesting. What's this do? Export master file. Found it. It is there. 1 AM for you, technically correct on your side. Well, there you go. Did I say hi, Max? I did. I'm sure I did. Copy walkable area mask to regions. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm just going to click save, export mask to file. It's a bitmap. Okay, this is great. So I'm going to export it into Day of the Redacted, Room Assets New, Sierra's House, Bedroom, Walkable 1. Walkable 1. Yeah. Then I'm going to go to the walk behinds, and I'm going to export mask to file. I guess I need to select it first. And do the same thing. Yeah, walk behind one. I should probably put an O1, really. Let me O1 this one as well. Whoops. Walk behind O1. Now, do we have any other masks? Is the question. We should have hotspots. Can I do this? I think I can. Any other things like regions we don't really use right now in this room. Characters, edges. What's edges do? Okay, so I guess that's how you can change the room size. That's pretty handy. Hotspots, objects, walkable areas, walk behinds, regions, characters. Move characters from bottom center. I don't know what that means. How do you add a character to a room? No idea. Anyway, that's some good stuff. So now we can go in here. We should be able to just go walkable areas. Walkable area 1. Open. Walkable 1. And then we should be able to go walk behinds. Walk behind area 1. Open. And we should be able to go hotspots. Load hotties. Great. Really good. And I can just like name this. Say like window and H window and whatever else I need to do. Call this one door. Or like go to stairs. Go downstairs. Something like that. H door. That can't be all the hotspots. Where's the other hotspots, man? Oh, under the bed here. Look under bed. H bed, I guess. So we don't have one for the pizza there. Kinda hate this editor though. Seriously. I'm gonna make a new one. It's insane. It's so slow and bad. Or should I call it January's pizza? I don't know. Last month's pizza. That's pretty good. Alright, good. So then if I want my guy to stand like here to start the game. Actually, let's make him stand here to start the game. Actually, let's show walkable areas. Pick a walkable area zone. And then we go into roommate code and we just say, go here, please. And also make sure you go to room 12. Pizza from last month. It's delicious. Hi, Lucas. You're Lucas and not our guy. Why is my mouse cursor invisible? Invisible. Hello? Oh, I think I know why. Because there's code that's inside of Vault Room initialization, which does all of the important things. So enable interface, for example. I really just need like 3 lines from this, but I'm just going to take the whole lot. Bedroom? Oh, Yeah, we need to go into the event handler and actually assign the event to first time enters room. Plonk that in there. And delete all of this. Now let's find out if it works. Hey, Ref, good to see you. I am on. I am. There was no bot message. Oh, it's not a bot. It's me, and I forgot to press enter, probably. I probably got distracted and forgot to press enter. Let me go check. I did. There you go. It's been posted now. I'm so sorry, mate. If I had a bot, it would be more reliable. So, you know, maybe I should do that. Actually, side quest. Let's actually look into that. Stream elements. Dasher board. Hang on. Stream elements element OP post to Discord go live. To post to Discord and go live using Stream Elements, you can integrate your customized overlay with your stream setting by what? I don't understand what. Live announcement module. Whatever. I don't want to read that anymore. Streaming tools. Chatbot. It's not a chatbot. Other? Elements? Dashboard? Activity?
Oh.
Oh. Oh, you can see people, you can see follow lists there. I have no revenue because I think you're supposed to. Oh boy, we're having fun now! When enabled, the live announcement module will automatically, without any manual input required, well, works without any input required. As soon as stream goes live, the chatbot will post a predefined message in the chat. Yeah, I actually have this enabled. Good joke scrolls off unnoticed. Oh, I'm sorry, Mika. Hang on a second. Last month was like 1 hour and 18 minutes ago. You could warm it up. Yeah, last month's pizza. Yeah. Sorry. I apologize. Can stream elements post to Discord? I just posted that manually, Master Egger. Yeah, Stream Elements can post to Discord. Stream Elements Discord server. Stream Elements has a Discord server for support. I hate these AI summaries. It's like, yes, and then no. I mean, add Discord to Stream Elements. Hi everyone, when I stream I can hear my Discord chat. Could anyone help me with what? Oh, I can't hear. I don't know. I don't understand what you're talking about, man. I give up. I give up. It was a quick side quest and we didn't complete. I'll complete it some other time. Good job, Lucas. This is good. This is not your bedroom, Lucas. Why are you here, Lucas? Wait, why did the walk behind not work, Lucas? I know why. Because the walk behind data that you export from the frickin' game doesn't include the baseline for the walk behind. See this? You have to drag this thing down from the top down to the bottom. Just figure it out. I was trying to remember this DOS tool I had back in the 90s which claimed to optimize your CPU. Had the tagline, the problem Intel doesn't want you to have. Oh wait, the program Intel doesn't want you to have. So I asked ChatGPT since Google was no good, and it said there was a popular tool called Turbo Button, blah blah. I said that wasn't real and it was actually an actual physical button, and it was like, yes, you're right. Freaking crap. Freaking AI crap. It needs to go away. Right. AI has its uses in places, but it is literally just a tool. Like, it's not actually good at stuff. And, like, apparently Google and Microsoft don't really know how to use it yet. They're still learning. It needs to stick to pictures of famous people eating spaghetti. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's genuinely impressive when it actually does work properly, but you really have to massage it to get it to work properly. Like, sometimes the amount of work you need to put into it is like more than what you're getting out of it. But yeah, I've tried to do things like, I really don't want to have to write like a press release for this game, for example. Like, so I don't want to do that. So can I get ChatGPT to generate me a press release? Yes. And no. Like, it won't do a good job. Like, it might give me the bones for a decent press release, and then I can, like, flesh it out and, like, put in the stuff that's actually important. But, yeah, it doesn't really... Yeah. Like, and, you know, better prompts might get you slightly better results, but there's a limitation there. So, yeah, no, a good tool for, like, okay, at least I got the ball rolling. Now I can, like, write my own thing on top of that. LLM's just joke tools. They don't do very good at making jokes. I've tried. They can't tell jokes well. Used to throw Python scripts together for me. Yeah, if you're using it for that kind of stuff, it seems to be, like, where it excels, like, the most as a tool. Is like, I mean, maybe that's just because we're programmers, but yeah, they are the joke. Yeah, I know. I got it, Master Ego. But yeah, it can be. You'll have to do more work going over it than just writing your own in the first place. Yeah, that's true as well, to a degree. I think that, like, there's certain things you just, like, you know what you want to do, but it's like, okay, that's going to take me like 15 minutes to type it out, or I could write a program in about the same amount of time that would generate it for me, or I can just throw it at ChatGPT and it will probably get it 99% right, and then I just have to edit it twice. So then it's like, okay, that's 15 minutes down to like 2 minutes. Pretty good. I actually did try and get it to do AGS script. It doesn't know AGS script though. It just makes up stuff because AGS script doesn't have the features that it needs to do the stuff that you ask it to do half the time. Anyway, this is beside the point. Stop. No. Wait. It didn't work. It didn't save it? The change that I made? Oh, that's eraser. Oh no, it did save the change I made. Okay. Cool. We don't have inventory. Last month's pizza. I can't do anything with it. 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 But we can walk around, and that's step one. Step one achieved, and we now have walk behind working, which is great.
That doesn't work.
I'm pretty sure I included that in the previous version of this implementation, so that's good. All right, next step would be to make Lucas go away and Sierra become the main character. Characters. Lucas. Cutscene. Computer. Wait. What is computer? Oh. These are the characters that live inside of those areas. Right. Okay. Yeah. There's the cutscene character, there's the computer character, the wall character, and the maze character. Because this game, and I'm not going to talk about it, but if you don't want to have a character on screen, I am talking about apparently, in this engine, if you want to have a scene, you still need to have a character in that scene, even if you don't want any characters actually on screen. Just the way it is. As far as I can tell. I couldn't figure out a way not to do it that way. Anyway, we have Lucas here, so we're just going to have to create a new character. So let's go ahead and new character. We're going to say this character's name is Sierra. I don't know what that is. Stop it. No. Adjust volume with scaling. I don't even know. What does that mean? What's the default? How do I change a character's name? That's all I want to do. Oh, here. No, that's real name. Sierra. Oh, here it is. C Sierra run. Okay. Then we need to create a view. Lucas grinding, Lucas drill, lamp swing, drips, metal Lucas. Oh yeah, Lucas view, cutscene guy, Delphine, guy view, cat, and view 1, whatever that is. I guess that's this. Hey Pi, good to see you, my friend. How are you going today?
It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat.
Intro clips. I don't even know, man. Anyway, let's go ahead and create a new view. I'm going to call this view Sierra. Oh, okay. Sierra view. Create new loop. Characters. Sierra walking up, right, down, left. Well, did I not import anything yet? Oh my gosh. Let's see what we got for Lucas. We got Lucas facing directions. Oh, last time I was doing this, I got distracted and started doing work on the because I didn't have the direction frames. So yeah, we want facing left. That's the first thing we want to import. None of these are what we need. Doing good, chilling after last night's stream. 10 hours. Whoa, 10-hour stream, dude. Show us your new emote. It's so good. If you do it like just the emote, I think it gets bigger. I don't remember. Oh no, it doesn't. Maybe it's slightly bigger. Only Discord makes it bigger. Yeah. This doesn't have the turnarounds. Oh wait, no, it does. Did I finish the turnarounds? Basically, yeah. Whee! Look at me spin! Alright. Whatever, man. So there's our slightly left facing, back, right facing, front. Bottle of water. I feel like it's like not perfectly aligned. Like maybe more like that is more correct. Seems a bit better. Okay. So let's do sprite crop. File. Export as. Spin.gif. All frames selected frames. What? All frames, I guess. Whatever. Export. Yes. Okay. And then Control Z. Where is it? Oh, it's not in the right folder. Redacted. Room assets, characters, Sierra. Control C. New. Oops. I don't know. Okay, so loop down, loop 0 is it's down, left, right, up, and the first frame is idle. Oh, we only have walk right. Is there a flip here? I didn't see what meme. Sorry. Very intense music for moving files around. Yes, Sir Evans. It's good. It's good to keep the brain occupied. All right, and then we skip all these diagonal directions, and we add our grabbing animations. Let's grab 1 and grab 2 or something like that. I actually don't know. I'll grab left and grab right. Okay. Oh, here's our grabs here. Okay. Where's grab? That frame's the same. Oh no, it's slightly different. See the hand? It's like settling a little bit more. Okay, so is that grab right or grab left? That should be grab left, so those all need to be flipped. All right. So now I have a view that should work. Hey G-Funk, good to see you, mate. Fellow nerd. Ah! Actually have to do all the things here. So we have Lucas originally here. Starting room intro cutscene? Okay, whatever. I forget how to do this. Oh, wait, no, I remember. All right. Oh, just ran my chair into my unprotected heel. Oh, that really hurt. Oh, I hate it. Okay, which room do you start in? Starting room is 12 or something. Ooh, it really hurts. I'm not even joking. That really hurt.
Thank God you weren't that stupid.
Something like that. Let's see if this works. Oh, I ain't walking around. It's already actually sore. There's some kind of like inflammation on my ankle, on my heel. Well, he's a little slow, but he's there. He's like walking in molasses or something. I guess that's a setting situation. Movement speed. 10. Animation delay 4. Adjust speed with scaling false. True. Alright, let's try that. Hey, he's back. Actually, I don't know if I should go with this instead of that. I know it's a subtle difference, but it's very good. We made good progress. That means, right? That's good progress. Getting Sierra in the Genjin, and the bedroom set up, sort of. We haven't done any of the like room script stuff that we need to do. Let's go look at what we did over here. So we got a few objects to bring in as well, obviously. Got the hockey stick, we got the robo, we got the toy. And we also have all of our hotspots to write code for. So we have interact and use inventory. All right, let's just start with the objects. That's pretty straightforward, I hope. I don't know what to do with any of this. Let me see what I did in the other one. Okay, scenes, bedroom 1, and then I just like imported it. Okay. Why do we have 2 robots? Oh, they're 2 different frames of animation. Okay, so if we go back to scenes, we're gonna go create subfolder, Sierra's house, create subfolder, bedroom, and then we go import new sprites from files. So we're gonna go back to here, Sierra's house, bedroom. All right, we have all of these. Okay. wonder if I should delete all these or if I just add my stuff to it. Hey Tolpin, good to see ya. If I was gonna be really properly organized, I would delete all of this, wouldn't I? What if I don't want to? Player interact. All right, it's what it's not defined. Great, so good. Probably don't need that, but we can take the rest. Yes! Works. Can I right click and go to definition? Can I right click and go to definition? No. I hate this editor so much, it's so bad. Everything about it is really bad. I was wondering if there's a way I could say, like, defer playing the sound for, like, N microseconds or something like that. Still. Hi, Michael Minogue. Hello. Why don't you use Godot? I did try using Godot. I haven't decided not to use it. Do you want me to get into it? I can get into it, if you want me to get into it. I gotta do that again, because I wasn't sure what happened there. Which is better, play the sound after the animation plays or before the animation plays? You're not allowed to say during the animation because this engine is the best engine. Interesting to hear it. Okay. I'll give you a quick version because I have gone over this several times before. You reckon after Bolt? I'm not sure. If after or before, let me turn off the music so you can really hone in on this effect. Add delay to the beginning of the sound, then play. Yeah, that's why you've got to do it. You got to like, go and modify all of your sound files so there's a slight delay so they play at the right frame, which is kind of stupid, right? I will complain about this in a minute. I'll complain about this in a minute. Let's just try and see what we think. This is before playing before animation. Ready? And then I have to go back. And this is after animation. It feels snappier if it plays before to me. All right, we'll go with before. All right. Engine selection discussion, briefly. Why not Godot? Why not Unity plus PowerQuest? Why not some other engine? Why not write your own engine? They kind of both suck. I agree, Sir Devons. I agree. But I'll complain about that after I've talked about this. So, this is how I chose my engine, what engine I would go with. I originally was thinking custom engine, which technically, like, Raylib and Allegro fall under custom engine. But technically, custom engine could be write everything from scratch, which I've been known to do. So I put down like the obvious choices, right? AGS, Unity plus PowerQuest, Game Maker Studio with maybe there's some module I could find, Godot plus maybe some module I could find. There are a few modules for Godot that are out there. Apparently some of them are pretty good. I haven't tried any of them. Assuming that and when I did do the research for Godot, I couldn't find anything that looked like it was like active either. So I was like, maybe it's a bit risky to go with that. So I didn't go with it. But then what I did is I came up with like, this model. So how complex is it to implement the game that I want to implement? As in, how much work is it on my end in terms of complexity? I also looked at the fitness rating of the engine for the purpose. So how fit is this engine to do the job that needs to be done? How good is the engine? Like, what's the power of the engine? Is it flexible? Those kind of things. What the price of the engine is. What the pricing model amounts to. As in, like, often, like, the get starter price is 0, but then they're like, oh, if you sell 100,000 copies, then you owe us money, right? There's also licensing issues that come into play, which is a big one for Unity, where they recently reversed the decision that they made, but they were trying to say, like, okay, you owe us royalties for people playing the game if you've earned over this much money or something like that. And we want to track what people are doing when they play the games and stuff like that. There was a few things there. So using these as ways to like make a decision from both a business perspective and from a technical debt perspective, I calculated these ratings basically. So you can see something like Godot, with the information that I had at the time I made this sheet, scored a 7, which is not bad. 7 out of 10 is not a bad score, really. Like, you know, it's not too bad at all. Raylib scored slightly higher because I felt that it would have been less complex to make my own engine using Raylib to do what I wanted to do. But you can see Godot I considered to be a more fit engine for purpose. But still, even with that, it didn't land on a as high of a score here. So lower is better on complexity, by the way, which is like perhaps confusing, but yeah, complexity rating is lower is better. So AGS having 2 because it's literally meant for it, and it's not that complex to implement a basic point-and-click adventure game with the engine. It's also very fit for purpose. It's not maybe as fit as something like Unity, or even Godot probably should be a bit higher on the fitness rating now with my understanding of it now, but at the time my understanding was pretty limited with that. So I hadn't really played with Godot to the point, especially modern Godot, I hadn't really played with for a while. So it was something that I was like a bit wary of to start with. So that's how I made the decision anyway. You can see like it's overwhelmingly the best choice based on the criteria that I had and the information I had at the time. And again, this is subjective, but it is like it's modeled in a way that helps you make an objective decision based on your potential subjectivity. This is something I would recommend anybody do if they're trying to make a decision on technology and you've got a few options, you're not sure which one to go with. Model it out and see what it looks like. It helps. That's why I went with AGS. AGS is very, very good at making basic point-and-click adventure games. When you want to do more complex stuff, it does become an issue. It definitely gets in the way a lot. It's also like just using the engine. Like I'm surprised how bad it is based on how many people are making games with it. I'm surprised how bad it is like right now compared to what it should be. Like they don't have a concept of like development assets versus production assets. Like there's no compilation step for assets, for example. So what I would do if I was like going to complain, I'm going to complain slightly just to drive this singular point home. If I was going to make room editors the way that this game has room editors, let me find the room that we're working on. If I was going to do this, particularly for walkable areas. Let's go with walkable areas. This is just a pixel art editor that's bad, right? Like these tools are just basic pixel art tools that are bad. So you can go in and you can like create this shape. I would just make this a polygon, right? Like this is just a polygon editor and you could just drag points around and adjust them as you like. And then when you click compile, it will bake that down into the bitmap mask. It doesn't need to live in your development environment as a bitmap mask. It should live in your development environment as polygons. And you should have the option to bake it in editor or bake it on compilation. And you know, maybe once it's baked, you can go in and tweak some of the pixels. If you're really meticulous about certain pixels being walkable or not, you could go in and edit that, and that's fine. Oh, you want me to change the scene? Good idea. You can see most of it, yeah. So that's one thing I would say is like, just like as a basic example, just having polygons would be so much nicer and easier and more fluid too. It feels sluggish for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe there's a lot of stuff that it's doing in the background to like make the editor run smoothly. I don't know, but it feels sluggish for some reason. A lot of the stuff that you do feels sluggish to me. This menu is pretty terrible too. Like I would replace this menu pretty quickly if I was working on this engine. So walkable areas is like one example, but there's also like walk behinds is another one. So you could do walk behinds just using objects. Like if I just baked this out into 2 layers and just had background is just without this foreground part, and then I just put the foreground part in as a layer, we would actually get the advantage of having like anti-aliasing as well. Masks, though, for walk behinds is great, but again, I would just make this polygons, and then like when it comes time to like do the final production asset, I would go in and like pixel art edit, make sure it's all perfectly aligned pixels and everything else. But before that, I would just be like, who cares, right? Like as long as it's roughly right, just polygons, move them around, bake it down when you compile the game, and just forget about it. You know, that's what I would do. Hello, Duke Donuts. Good to see you. Welcome in. Also, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate the follow. I have anonymous follows on the channel, so, you know, feel free to lurk away if you want to. It might be bad, but you already made 2 games out of it. Yeah, that's true. Like, I'm not upset enough at it to move engines. Like, I'm not going to go and start making my own engine today. But after I finish this game, I've got one more game that I'm planning to make with AGS, and then I'm going to decide if I'm going to keep using it or not after that game. I'm investing a lot of time and effort into learning AGS and figuring out how to do what I want to do with AGS, but there's a good chance I will move over to Unity or Godot in the future, or I might make my own engine. I don't know. The next game that I'm going to work on after the next adventure game, so the final adventure game in this series, I am going to do something else. I'm going to do something completely different. I don't know what that is yet. I'm not sure which one it's going to be. I got a few ideas. I'll rattle off a couple of the ideas. Thinking about doing an Alone in the Dark style game, like the original Alone in the Dark trilogy, something in that style. Maybe a cinematic platformer is something else I'm considering doing, something fun there. And there's also a, let's say, I'm thinking like a 2D isometric pixel art based shop game where you're kind of like a tycoon game, but it's like occult themed, and like you gotta sell the cultists what they want, but you've also got to like foil their plans for like world domination so that you can continue to make money. Something like that, something along those lines. The problem with Unity in my mind is even though they reverse the bad decision, it shows they're prone to... Yeah, exactly. Which is why I'm avoiding it. You roll for tycoon games, Refraction. Yeah, it seems like a pretty easy one to do as well. It's just like a lot of work on assets, and like game design side of things is pretty heavy, but implementation's pretty straightforward. I think if I was going to do that, I'd want to go the direction of like maybe like is it Graveyard Keeper or something like that, where you're not just keeping the store, there's like a few other things that you can do. I don't think Graveyard Keeper is the direction I would go, but like just a little bit more broadening the horizons outside of the storefront kind of thing a little bit, not too much. Like I don't want to have to go creating like a dungeon crawler or something like that, but just broadening the horizons a little bit. That introduces the opportunity to have a little bit more storytelling. So instead of just having, you know, prized customers come into the store that evolve the story further along, you could actually go out and like maybe go visit one of your suppliers and get some story there, that kind of stuff. Unity used to suck for doing 2D stuff, but don't know how it is now. Yeah, I don't know either. Like, honestly, like I had to go with Unity plus Power Quest, which is the Powerhoof team's tools that they use and make and provide, and that was really good. Like honestly, I could have used it. The biggest letdown for me from that perspective was just their like the licensing issues that Unity, like the stuff that Unity pulled at the time. I was like, well, there's just no way I'm going to work with Unity ever again. At the time, that's how I felt. Right now, I'm not sure if I feel the same way, but I am weary of it still. I'm definitely not necessarily going to put any appreciable time into Unity right now. Godot destroys Unity. Interesting. It was fine last time you used it, but if you're doing tile-based stuff, Godot destroys Unity. Yeah. See, I also, I don't know. Like, I'm very opinionated when it comes to development stuff and like implementation stuff. And like, I have a way that I want to do things, and when I can't do it that way, I get annoyed. So, you know, that's why I get annoyed at this editor all the time. And I can still do what I need to do. But anyway, that's the short version of the complaining about an engine. And talking about engine. Was there something else I was going to complain about? There was another question, wasn't there? I think there was another complaint I had to make. Apparently there's an option in the inspector when you're viewing an animation, you can click frame to assign sound. Oh, I was going to talk about that too, Refraction. Yeah. I was going to talk about that. Was there something else that I was going to complain about? Before it gets too lost, you want to scroll up, last thing I made, solve your animation stuff. It's not a solution. That's not a solution. I was going to talk about that. I'll talk about that now. So you have this character Sierra, right? And they're hooked up to this particular view, and the view has the animations in it. If I go into views and I go to the Sierra view, you can see that it has frames like this, right? So you can see like, okay, I'm grabbing something. So at this point here is probably the point where I want to actually play the animation sound, this one right here. So if we go over to this part here and we see the sound selection option here, we can click the sound selection option and go and select a sound. We can only select one sound. Why? That's stupid. It should be able to play random sounds. Because I can't select a random sound, literally is useless to me. I just want to randomize my sound. That's all I want to do. I just want it to be random. Could you address this through adding the sound to the actual action? It is? It's just like the animation will play, set the animation, tell how many frames to go through, play the sound, then continue the frames. Oh, you mean split the animation into two? And so have it play Like, play these 2 frames, then play the sound, then play these 3 frames? Is that what you mean? Hey, squad, big squad leader, good to see you. Can you replace this in script somehow? I don't think so. I don't think like there's a on this frame of animation do this thing. What I would like to do is just say in the play sound thing, defer playing the sound until after n milliseconds. So what I could do is like have like a, say I know my animation cycles are 150 milliseconds per frame or 200 milliseconds per frame, whatever they are. I could actually queue 2 frames worth of silence. If I make a silence of that many milliseconds, I could queue 2 frames worth of silence and then cue the sound effect that I want to play. So it'd be like silence, silence, sound effect. That is a way I could actually solve this problem, which is stupid to have to do that. Happy Halloween to you too, B Squad. I hope you're having a good one. Or I've had a good one if you've already done it. Like we have. I don't think you would have to split the actual saved view to do it, but you could if that's easier. You can tell which frames of a view to play through within a function. You can tell it which frames of a view to play through within a function. I don't think you can. I'm gonna need you to like code example this because I don't understand what you're saying. The only way I know to tell it to play a sound during an animation is this. Unless there's like some thing somewhere else. Like, I just tell it, like, okay, animate this. What's the, I forget what the, yeah, okay, this loop. So loop number 8, which is grabbed in the direction that you're facing. Delay in what is the delay in? I don't know what the delay is in. It might be milliseconds or frames, or I actually don't know what delay is for. How many times it should play, just once, and whether or not it should block other activities, which it should. I don't think there's like an additional, like, also do some function on this frame or something like that. I don't think there's like a method that I can edit the view with or anything either. So right now it's just like I could play view 1 and then play sound and then view 2 kind of thing. That's what I could do to insert it at the right frame, which would be silly, but totally doable. Lock view frame, so it's stuck on a frame just long enough to play a sound. What's lock view frame? Is that an option in here somewhere? Like, frame properties, there's not much to them. If facing left and right, panic. Yeah. Can I just like change this so I'd be like, Vibrate horribly. 100. Can you not do a explosion dot play from 1000? That will delay by 1000. Obviously, you can change it. No, that's play from 1 second into the... Yeah, oh, you've got it. Yeah, exactly. I just want to, like, add a delay at the start of playing the sound. That would be the easiest thing to do. It was something added into the actual script. Here's a very dodgy example. Character Bucky animate. Loop 2. 5 delay. Once block forwards, the direction it's facing, I think that is. Bucky lock view frame... 5, 3, 0. I don't know this lock view frame thing. I mean, this is similar to what I'm saying though. I don't know what lock view frame is. Is that just like saying like pause the character on this frame for a second? That's what it sounds like. Lock view frame sounds like it's like make them stand in this pose, frozen, play a sound, and then continue. Is that what that's doing? Fell out of bed, locked him on hitting the floor, and then played this. Yeah, okay. So you're pausing him on that frame, which is not exactly what I want to do. I want to just play the sound fluidly as part of the animation. So maybe this will work, what I've just changed it to, with the view here. Now I have to go and edit this, though. So it starts from 8, and then it does 9, and then for this one, it has to start from, I guess, 10. And then... Whoops. And then 11, and then play the sound here if play sound is flagged. Not 111, jeez. If you play the sound without blocking, it should hopefully mean that the animation carries on. Yeah, I am playing the sound without blocking. It's about which frame we want the sound to play on, though. We want the animation to smoothly complete from first to last frame. We want the sound to play on the 3rd frame, basically. That would be the ideal place to play it. But if we do the only way that Engine supplies to do that is by specifying a specific sound to play on the 3rd frame. I can't randomize that, but I want my play sound function to be random so that the player doesn't hear the same sound constantly while they play the game. You want to have that variation so that people aren't getting like fatigued hearing the same sound over and over and over again. Let's see if this worked. So that kind of worked. It's a little bit awkward though. Let's take that and put this here. I think it's actually going back a frame to the standing pose and then continuing, which is annoying. So that might be where I do player.lock view frame 10 or maybe 11 comma I don't know what int loop means. 0 comma 0 maybe I do that. Do I have to unlock? Have a good sleep, Master Grego. Have them shout a catchphrase for each frame of walking animation. That'd be insane, yeah. Play the sound without blocking it should hopefully mean the animation carries on. Yeah, it does. I just don't know how to communicate what I'm saying then. Like, basically, you can play the animation and then play a sound, or you can play the animation, play a sound, and then play the animation. While the sound is playing, the animation will play, but I need to add a delay at the start of every single sound so that approximately it lands on the 3rd frame when it starts playing the actual audio from the sound. So what I would like is just a play sound with deferred play sound, like wait then play kind of thing. Like, anyway, I don't know. Like, I've tried to explain it. I could draw a diagram if it helps. That might be the best way to do it. Let's see. Just gonna see if I can figure out how to get this method working. I don't actually. I got to look up what the documentation says about lock view frame. Okay, so like if you're already on view 9, you can't play view 9's animation? This is, hang on, wait. Yeah, that's loop 9 for the current view, which is the one I locked it to. So I just don't have this line. It works, right? I mean, that's... I don't think I saw it do anything weird, so maybe I don't need lock view. Let's all watch very closely the animation frames here. Yeah, I think it's fine. So to do what I wanted to do, I have to split it into 2 different loops, basically. 2 different what are they called again? Views, loops, something. Loops, 2 different loops. So yeah, loop 8 is the start of the animation. Then I play the sound, and then I continue, and that plays it where I want it to play, and it'll randomly pick a sound. And it seems like it's clean. And also this has the added advantage of only making the object disappear on the frame that they actually touch it, which is like actually something I've also wanted to do. It's not as nice to look at, I'll tell you that. It'd be nicer if I didn't have to do all this extra work. But it looks like we can go straight from loop 8 to loop 9, playing the sound and making the object disappear. So it's actually better. We've actually improved things. It's so much better. I honestly, I love it. I'm so happy that we could do that. I'm very disappointed that we couldn't easily do that. Like, this should just be, okay, on this frame, play a random sound from this sound set. Like, just have a set of sounds with, like, by tagging the sounds as pickup sounds or anything, like, some way to do that would have been great. Anyway, just a minor complaint. Another minor complaint on top of the many minor complaints that I have about this engine. Honestly, though, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Let's add more stuff to the room. We've got to be in object mode. Oh, screwdriver. I didn't actually give it graphics, did I? I guess before you run the animation... Wait, what? There was another hack where you get view frame and then you can change sound encode. I'll try and look at this link. Game.getViewFrame? Assign sounds. Mum hack frame 1. Game. Get view frame. So that's the view, loop, and frame, I assume? Linked audio is sound. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's that is arduous, but it would I guess if you can do it programmatically, that would totally work. And it would save me having to break my animations apart like I did. That being said, this does work. What we've done seems to work, so... And the way I have it, I can just use my generic play random sound, which is like, I don't want to have to assign a random sound as well as be able to... Yeah, I think I like my way better. There's no nice way to do it. Every way is kind of jank. Yeah, exactly. I think I like this way a little better because I just have play sound... pick up sound, and then pick up sound just randomly picks a sound and plays it. I don't have to worry about like assigning them and whatever. And I'd be assigning it every single time you tried to pick something, and I don't know like what impact that might have on performance. Probably nothing, but you never know. Wait, what did I change? Oh, I was trying to figure out the get view frame thing. Okay, yeah. Room 12. I'm gonna add a graphic to this. Objects, I guess. No. Scenes, I guess. It's the screwdriver. Where's the screwdriver at? It's not in the vault, is it? Where the heck do you get the screwdriver in the last game? Do you just start with a screwdriver? I genuinely don't remember. I don't remember. What do you even use a screwdriver for? It's actually pretty good. Like what this is like this is an already an improvement. It does mean that I have to go back through all my characters and make sure that they're set up this way now though. So like we've got 2 loops per grab animation instead of 1 loop. But that's fine, it's no big deal. Alright. Slowly but surely we're gonna make our way through this. I don't have access to my inventory for some reason. I must have, must be some other setting that I haven't set. Some other flag I haven't flipped. Let's see. It's probably in here. Someplace. Intro done, blah, 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 set as player, enable interface. Anything else I need to do? Inventory hidden is false. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I hadn't done that yet. Is this slapstick? That's a funny idea. Looks alright. Never change, Mr. Squeaker. Alright. Good stuff. So in theory, I should be able to go through and like delete like previous rooms and items and stuff like that at some point, but I guess right now I'm not sure if I want to do that. Might be another short one today because I got things that I need to take care of, but we can keep going for a bit yet. I want to eat some lunch at some point, so probably I'll have a late lunch, and when I stop for that, I'll stop the stream probably. Things coming along well though, very well. And we actually have the extra grab animations too with the dino grabber. What did we do yesterday? We did some fun stuff yesterday. How come recent files doesn't have all of the recent files? Foot fix and dino grabber cutscene, there it is. It's a good cutscene. Who hasn't seen this yet? Does this look like llama feet to anybody? Like, seriously. Is this sufficient? Going from this to this? Is that going to be okay? Opinions? Everybody go to sleep because it's late over there in Europe. There's like one part of this that bothers me. I'm gonna fix it. Yeah, specifically this part right here. It shouldn't move. That's better. Oh, that's so good. I mean, it's basically the same picture, right? Yeah, you can't tell the difference. It's just like a higher res. Mix up llama with goat. It's close enough. I don't think I have any llama emotes. Just this, just the standard one. Yeah, it's basically the same image. Chewing angrily. Or chewing not angrily. There's no way to say like play all. What else do we have to look at? I think those are the main ones, actually. Hmm. Why, hello, Dr. CDCS. How are you today? Do you want to see hilarious animations? Just go home? Sure. Okay. All right. How was your not at home time? Pretty good. Great. Oh, you're giving out some candy earlier? Very nice, very nice. Okay. Let me see. Here you go. Got this hilarious llama chewing animation. Flicking his ear. Spitting. And when the player does certain action, we get this cool animation. To take a thorn out of the llama's foot. What else do we have? This one's not done yet. Still working on it. T-Rex grabber NFTs, yeah. Got the dog intro. I'm gonna redesign the dog, but this is what we got at the moment. This is how he looks right now. I'm gonna redesign him to be a bit more cartoony. He's sort of like a little bit too in between at the moment. Not really cartoony enough, not really realistic enough. Yeah, we have this animation sequence, which is hard to tell with all the scribbles, but basically, if I step through, so I have dog number 1 running in and turning towards the camera and sort of barking at you. And then as that's happening, the other dog runs in and bumps into him, knocks him off balance a bit, and then he gets angry at the other dog. And so the other dog's like, you can see that it's like going like from facing off to this side of the screen and rapidly turning its head towards the other dog and being scared because it's getting barked at. And then we get a photo of them. And then it comes in and slams in like Rip and Tear. It's the name of the dogs. So that's the intro to Rip and Tear, the two junkyard dogs. And I've just been working on re-implementing a bunch of stuff here. So you can pick up some items in the this is the starting room. And I added it so you can look at Mr. Squeaker. And it squeaks. Never change Mr. Squeaker. Philip's head must have been very funny shaped. Is this slapstick? Last month's pizza. I can't do anything with it. I have to add all of the gameplay back in. But yeah, it's coming along. I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with how things are coming along. There's been quite a few times I've been making these animations and it's just made me laugh, which is really good. One of my favorite ones is probably this one, actually, Doc, which I think you might have seen this one, Doc. But yeah, I got this little rat in part of the game and he's eating Rip and Tear's dog food. And so you can see him here, like has a look around and then takes a bite and then dives into the bag to get more. And just keeps on eating the dog food. And when the player tries to come and get some dog food, he like hisses at you. And then goes back to eating. And you can make him run away at some point, and so he'll run off. I might need to make that smoke disappear a little faster. Seems like it stays around too long. And then he comes back, sniffs the air, and runs back to where he was, and continues eating. This is great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I can't wait for you to play this one, Doc. It's gonna be great. I'm really happy with it so far. The effort in this game is like probably more than twice as much as went into the last game already. And it's not even done yet. Yeah, don't worry, I'm stopping the spoilers now. I'm just gonna work on the cat playing with the ball of yarn animation. Highly jealous of your art skills. Oh, Refraction, thank you. I don't know what to say. Like, I mean, I do try. But yeah, I appreciate it. I think what I want to do here actually is take the whole head section, go down by 1 pixel. So it's like a, yeah, that's good. And then on this frame, Hey, Echo, good to see you. Yeah, we're doing the cat. It's good. 2 a.m. Yeah, no worries, Refraction. Get some good sleep, man. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Great to have a new follower. Appreciate that. I have anonymous follows on the channel, so feel free to lurk away if you want. Or you can jump in the chat and say hello. More than welcome. Either way, really appreciate the support. Thank you. Just working on some animations at the moment. I probably shouldn't be doing this. I should be working on implementing stuff in game, but you know, just taking a little break from that, I guess. Let's see. Probably need all this to go back here. Can we just do a little bit of this? Get rid of all that. Oops. No big deal, I guess. Okay. It's a good start. I think maybe we'll keep the eyes big for a frame or two, though. All right. I'm not sure exactly where this is gonna go. This animation, but we'll see. We'll see. I might need to move the yarn to a new layer too. I think that's probably important. Hmm. That'll work. Hello there, Nicholas Spittoon. Hatton. Is this a point and click game? Yes, it is. It is for a point and click game. That's not bad. That's not bad. Actually want to make one of your own someday? Nice. I have a whole YouTube channel full of me making the last game and the game before that too, if you want to go check that out. I appreciate any follows anyone drops over there as well. Only got 60 subscribers on YouTube at the moment. So any help there would be amazing. All right, this is great. So we got our llama animations for the backyard. And it's educational as well, Nicholas. It has actually, it's got a lot of good stuff in there, a lot of good content. Yeah. I want to show this to my wife. I think she'll love it. I actually really like this. It's good animation. I'm pretty pleased with that. That's good. All right. Llama turned out great. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, I'm really happy with it, actually. I'm really happy with how the animation worked out for the... Like, at first, I was a bit worried that it was going to be problematic. Because, I mean, it's... Honestly, like, looking at it just as it is, I could still see plenty of ways to improve this. But it's definitely good enough. And also, like, just looking at it... looking at it alive, like, actually moving, I think that accounts for a lot. I think it really helps sell the llama. And the spit is really funny. I like the way the spit animation goes. With the ears sort of like slapping around as well while he's doing the spit. He's like really aggressively spitting. Yeah, no, that's gonna be good. This is great too. I like this animation. Fixing the llama's foot so he's not angry anymore. It's so good. I really like it. Oh, there's so many fun, silly animations in this. I'm really enjoying it. All right. So this is good. So one thing I actually did just before, I didn't really talk about it. I just did it while I was working on it. I added a global variable to allow us to override the pickup interaction sound. So in the case of picking up the squeaky toy, I wanted it to definitely squeak when you pick it up and not like play some random sound. So instead of modifying the function signature for player interact to enable specifying a particular sound to play, I figured why not just like have a global variable that I can set and then unset it when I'm playing the sound in that global script. So that's what I did. Oh yeah, that's that part. It's like right up the top here somewhere. So yeah, if the override sound is not null, play it and then set it to null. So it's like a one-time setting. So you just set that before you play the sound, the pickup, which like I probably could have improved that, but I just didn't want to. I didn't want to add yet another variable in the player interact script for like, okay, if you want to specify a sound, then you can also do that now. But the net effect of that is that I can now, when we pick up an object, by default it just plays random sound. So if I get the screwdriver, just a random, like that one was a pop sound. And when I pick up this guy, he squeaks. And when I pick up this guy, it's back to like playing random sounds again. So, you know, that's good. I also made it so when I look at the guy in the inventory, he squeaks. Never change, Mr. Squeaker. All right. So yeah, that's good. There's a fair bit more implementation to do. But that's going to require more graphics and animation as well. So I might have to play a little bit around with some ideas here. Also, I am running out of time. Like, I want to start streaming soon. I don't want to keep Dr. CDCS awake very late into the night. So I'm going to go be playing Phasmophobia with him today. It's like my last hurrah at Halloween, even though it's officially the 1st of November for me. Oh, right. You remember, Doc? Yeah, that's gonna happen soon. I'm gonna eat some lunch and then I'll nag you about it probably. When you're ready, we can jump on and start playing some Phasmo on stream. I think all in all, I'm actually really pleased with the progress today. Let's go take a look at the document. That's not what I wanted to press. That's not what I wanted to press either. That is. Okay, close that. Document viewing mode. Okay, so we're looking at... We've started this. We've started working on this. Maybe start implementing full... Well, we haven't done that, but like, okay, implement rooms, and the rooms are bedroom, backyard 1, lounge, backyard I don't know which yard 2, junk yard 1, junkyard 2, stealth, arcade, and then all right. We also have fix foot, cut scene, I guess technically this goes here. Rip and tear, introduction, intro, cutscene. This technically goes here, I guess. And cutscene. Pretty simple in terms of like the amount of rooms we need to create, but yeah, this is like we've got to implement all this stuff. So this is like big stuff, because we have to actually implement like custom things in it. Actually, this one we may not have to implement too much custom. This one we will have to implement custom. I mean, there will be custom stuff here, but yeah, it's something else. Trying to think if there's any other cutscene-y type stuff we have to do. I don't think so. I don't think there's any other rooms that we need to add. I had a funny idea relating to that. Imagine if you have a set of bloopers where one involves the main character picking up the squeaky toy and it lets out a lion's roar or something funny. Yeah, that'd be funny. Like we could do like a extremely low % chance it'll create like a different sound effect or something. I have had stuff like that. Like in the last game, there was one sound effect that the hamster plays when it's eating food. That's like really silly. But that plays like with a lot lower frequency than the rest of the sound effects. You still hear it a lot, actually. You hear it more often than I thought you would. But yeah, I need to work on my statistics, I guess. When we'll be starting, like 3 or 4 hours or so, probably less than that. Probably more like 1 to 2 hours we'll be starting. If Doc's up for it still at that time. That's when we'll be going for it. So let's go put some stars in. Do you want to copy the new line character? There we go. We want to implement that. That would be good if we get all those done. Lounge. Backyard 2? Yeah, we can implement that a little bit. I mean, I guess there's more stuff to do yet, but anyway, arcade, I won't worry about that. Maybe I'll do Junkyard 1 as well. So if we could just get the game to have those screens in them next stream, which would be tomorrow, I guess. Saturday stream. Should be good. I'm going to delete the stars from this for now. I don't want to focus too much on this character animation stuff. I've been doing it too much. I need to do more in-game stuff. So we'll leave those as bonuses that we might happen to do. For the cat, we got Idle with Yarn done. We haven't done getting wet, climbing fence, running away, jumping into all the places and all that stuff. So we still got a lot of work to do there, but it's coming along. Go for a nap. It's 3:28 a.m. Oh man, yeah, get some sleep. Monsters Inc. did it, if I remember right. Oh yeah, Monsters Inc. has some funny ideas. It'd be good to finish this. That we don't have to worry about implementing it, but like finishing the rip and tear animation would be good. Yeah, this list is getting more and more unmanageable. I might actually start doing day-by-day lists again soon. But we did get a lot done. It doesn't feel like we got a lot done, but we actually did get a little bit done. Like, I guess we can kind of technically check that mark, even though it's not fully complete. And the cat animation was a fun thing to do. just getting like character in engine and stuff. Like there was a few things like implement in engine stuff was like actually there was a fair few steps to that. It's like implement Sierra character / view update sounds handling for pickup items. What else did we do? We did a couple other things. I don't really remember what. That might be the major stuff. Like, oh, I guess like handle loading new game stuff. How come it fixed game, but it didn't fix handle? Anyway, I'll just check all these off. It makes me feel better when we've got more stuff checked off, right? DOSEmber signups are open, everybody, by the way. If you want to sign up for DOSEmber, go to dosember.com. We've got a new news article went up today. Here it is. So you're gonna go check out the new news. Go check out the merch page. This is what we got coming up for merch this year. It's pretty awesome looking stuff. I can't wait for people to get them. Can't wait to see people wearing them. I put a lot of effort in on this one. I really like it. I think people are going to appreciate it. There's loads of participants already signed up as well. Interesting. There's the doctor himself. You can edit your games lists as well this year, everybody. So if you go into games list, mine just says DOS games at the moment because I haven't actually created my list, but Havoc's got one. Build engine games this year, huh? Exciting. Guy looks like an idiot. I know, check it. This guy is such an idiot. What an idiot. Oh, that's me. Live right now. Okay. That's it. My phone is ringing. Give me a second. I'm going to answer the phone. Sorry about that. I told him I'd call him back. Imagine if we raided me. That'd be pretty cool. I would raid me, except I'm going to go get some lunch. So otherwise, you know, raiding me would be a great idea. Today went very well, though. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about our progress on the game. I can't wait till this one's done. Honestly, I would love to see the end of this one, but at the same time, like, there's so much work to do. It's obviously not going to happen anytime soon, so I might as well just settle in and get it done as we go. Honestly, I would have liked a little bit more productivity today, but just getting stuff set up. That's why I was putting off doing the in-game stuff, because it's like there's so much fiddly little things that I have to do. And it's just it's just kind of a pain. But now that we've made this progress, I feel a lot better. So yeah, it is good. It is good progress, even though it's not everything I wanted out of my progress. Remember something similar where a person raided a second person, but the second person decided to raid them back? I've done that. That's happened to me at least once, probably more than once, honestly. The raiding into each other thing is so funny when that happens. Like, yeah, it's pretty unpredictable. I'm gonna save everything. There we go. All right, and everything's saved here, so that's good. Close that. All right, we're all set. I will see you all back on this channel tomorrow Hopefully a little earlier tomorrow. This morning I had to deal with DOS Ember stuff, getting stuff finalized for DOS Ember and uploading it and all that kind of stuff. I will continue to do some DOS Ember stuff over the next couple of days, but no rush on that. So I think tomorrow is going to be a nice clean, just focus on dev work stuff. Probably going to try and get out for a hike if my ankle is better, my heel. I don't know exactly what's wrong with it, so hopefully it just feels better tomorrow. Hi Adrian, good to see you. I'll be back on my main channel soon, so don't worry about it. We'll be, I'm going to eat some lunch and then I'm going to drag Dr. CDCS online to play some Phasmophobia with me. You're welcome for the stream. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you everyone for being here. I hope you had a good time. I have. I will see you again soon. That's it. Goodbye.